What up, everybody? Charlie D back in the building. Welcome to Bizarroville. Everybody, welcome. Had a long day today. Just came back from the water park, pulled up in the driveway. Miss B said her wildflowers look like they need to be weeded. I bet you she'll never tell Charlie B that again. I'll show you that tomorrow with the garden, so it ain't two videos, because you know I don't waste your time. All right, so we didn't get to the garden today because the kids wanted to go do their thing. Babies come first. Let's get into the show today. It was bad. It was real bad. And I just want Peanut Gang. I want y'all to remember every comment you've ever left. When y'all watch this stuff, remember every comment you've ever left. Because some of y'all are going to be able to be like, ooh, I said that. I said that. And Tim think he's slick. Okay? I hope y'all have realized this by now. I don't care how much he talks about he doesn't watch us. He does. Okay? We have the proof. We have the receipts. We have all the tickets that this man has gotten running 800 miles an hour through our content, okay? My show, your comments, and let me just be honest with y'all. He knows he can't say too much about what I say. He has to talk around it. But if y'all notice, like I've noticed, allegedly, he goes in the comments and he tries to make y'all think y'all wrong. Narcissists. Peanut Gang, pay attention, please. Can y'all come in here and tell me, like Charlie B, I said this, that, and the other. I don't care how long ago it was, because Tim will do that. He's a narcissist. Oh, I'll bring this up later and make them think I'm the man. Feel what I'm saying? Allegedly. So let's get into the show today, where he proves you and me and everybody else who talks about him allegedly are right. Let's get it. Let's go.
What it do, IAG crew? It's time for another peekaboo. I decided to come down to the pond today to have a pond as a backdrop because I think I've been showing y'all too much.
What up, IAG crew? IAG crew. I messed that up. I don't cut. My whole thing is this. I know I'm still talking like I die. My whole thing is this. Now does he say crew? Is it family? Is it IG Farms all about God? What is it? What is this, man? Because like you said, you do your analytics, right? So when you say all about God, like you said before, did that show not do too good? So now you're calling your BTM members crew and family like we do over here? Allegedly? Let's go, man.
Because actually, I had somebody tell me that they were getting confused because y'all know that when something exciting happens, I like to, show y'all those things and kind of give y'all bonus footage and things like that, even though the sneak peeks, these videos are meant to be like teasers or trailers towards the videos that are going to come out tomorrow. But every now and then, we have some exciting things going on. So I kind of like bump y'all up in time and show y'all some sneak peeks, give y'all some bonus footage of things that are going on, like the patio door being installed and things like that. And I think a couple people got upset with me because...
Why do some people get upset with you? Because you know that you've been watching and you've seen in the comments people talking about how long people gonna watch this, how long people gonna do this, how long people gonna watch you just do this and that and the other. You've heard people come into the comments and say, Charlie B, you think he got somebody else out there helping him? Yes or no? Yes. Peanut Gang. We're what? Not even 3 minutes in? Not a minute into him talking yet, right? Right? Who'd he have come in? Y'all, allegedly. We've talked about all this. He's about to tell you, you know me, he's about to tell you how all this has to be shown regardless. And BTM, he's about to rub in your face how pretty much y'all gonna watch it anyway. Y'all still gonna send me your money and everybody still gonna think y'all off y'all's rocker, because I'm not calling y'all name no more. I'm just gonna say stuff like that. And because I want y'all to understand, I don't want to get BTM so mad at us, Peanut Gang, that they think we're like against them or something. We're not. We just want you to see the truth. And Peanut Game is always over here when you're ready to accept the truth. And it is what it is. But Peanut Game and Charlie B realizes, like my daddy used to say, you want to hurt somebody's feelings, tell them the truth. The truth hurts.
I showed y'all all these amazing things going on, and then the full-length video that I showed was us ripping off skirting or something like that. So I think I've been showing y'all too much. So I said I gotta slow y'all down a little bit, because these.
And yes, I'm back in my pajama pants and I'm back home and I'm chilling now. Didn't I just do this show he just talking about? Didn't I just do the show he talking about? Where I said it was bad, and I did my thing. Am I Megan? I'll wait. Didn't I tell this brother that show was bad? Now he's gonna say he's been showing too much. Because the last video, y'all basically said sucked. Because all I did was pull off some skirting after I showed y'all all this. Are y'all seeing what's going on here? But he don't watch us. He's a liar. Are y'all catching it?
Are real-time videos, and we're far ahead, of what y'all see on the actual full-length videos. But it's just so much footage. I can't get it all out fast enough, so y'all end up being about 2 weeks behind or something like that, 3 weeks behind or something like that.
Okay, no jokey joke right here, right? Jump back. If we have to be so far behind, right, and we're 3 weeks behind, right, if that's the case, why doesn't anything ever get done? Right? Boom. He's a narcissist. Now he's figured out how to manipulate his viewers by having stuff so far behind. He just explained it to you. That 3 weeks behind in videos, Peanut Gang, y'all come in and ask. He's dropping this stuff and it don't make no sense. He just said this. He just said this, Charlie B. He just said that, Charlie B. But now he's saying, he's telling you why. Right? Is he confused with, I done shot all these videos? Because let's just be honest, allegedly, do they shoot every day? Yes. If they're almost 3 weeks behind, take 7 days off a month, and you try to figure out what video you're going to put out after Peanut Gang and Charlie B have to say something to make it look right. And then you think your BTM members have forgot and you don't want to waste content, so you jump back and then you play some other stuff that's older, thinking that everybody's not going to remember what Peanut Gang and Charlie B said, so you could play it now. And then Peanut Gang catch you. Every time. Every time y'all be like, Charlie B, did you see when the brother said so-and-so? It's ridiculous, bro. Do you realize my emails and my phone rings? Like, Charlie B, did you see what he just dropped? From Peanut Gang. You gonna get on him tonight? Yeah.
But there's a lot of amazing things going on. We've been having an amazing time around the farm. We actually took the boys to the circus because we've been working so hard, and it was a circus in town, and we decided to take the boys to the circus.
I gotta do it again. No jokey joke. Peanut Gang. That's you. And me. And everybody else who talk about this brother talking about he don't take his kids nowhere. Right? Yes or no? They've been working so hard, we decided to take them to the circus. Jump back, Tim. You want to jump back? Way back? I've been watching you a long time, brother. I've seen movies once. I've seen circus once. And I haven't seen any more entertainment for them boys outside of your farm. Because like you said, why go on vacation when you got all this here? Timmy world. Oh no, my bad. Timmy land. Because we all know that this brother don't know where he's going. And if you can't tell anybody exactly where you're going, mister, I'm driving there. You look like an idiot. Whole show alleged, but you look like an idiot if you think you're gonna keep sitting on here saying Disneyland. And that's in California. And Disney World You refuse. See the narcissist mind? He knows what it is by now. But he's gonna stick to his guns and keep saying land like, I've been doing that on purpose. I don't care if it's land or world. We just going somewhere. Are y'all catching this? Are y'all catching that one? Why can't Megan be woman enough as her man to be like, Tam, you sound like a real idiot, keep saying land. And you know, everybody knows you keep answering, Charlie B. You keep answering, Tam. I ain't answering nobody. I'm just talking from what God told me. Tam, I'm starting to think allegedly you tripping. Once we get to that point, she be alright. Whole show legend.
Yes.
Now, like I said, I ain't gonna cut. I'm gonna roast this whole thing. Have y'all ever been to a carnival in a parking lot that had Siegfried and Roy there, and they had lions and tigers and bears over? Mama, are they gonna be taming lions right in front of us? Oh yes, Megan. Oh to the no. No. Because Finn would have got the lions, but he's gonna show you a brother rolling around on some boards. Charlie B, why you play all that, brother? True point. Cause I'm petty. I'm petty. You see the look on them boys' face? Petty time! Tim, out of all the amazing things you keep saying happens on that farm, you put a nail in a board, amazing. You have a pig, it's amazing. Amazing to Peanut Gang, Charlie B, and Mrs. B is that them boys seem like that was amazing to them. Have we ever seen them look like that on their farm, guys? Other than when they're fake, happy to see Tim finish something. Or when you want to go to Lowe's? Yeah! Or something like that. Y'all know what I mean, right? Did that look pure on them boys' faces? Did that look like they were like really like in awe? Because that man didn't fall off that thing, right? And I'm proud that they got to experience that. And when people come here and saying I'm putting a black man down, please look at how just the conversations Peanut Game and Charlie B have is bringing the boys up. Now that's number one. Number two, I played all the rest of that. Ladies, can I ask you a question? Megan was really excited too, wasn't you? That was her. That was her. Okay? Now, can you explain to me why she was screaming like she was at a Keith Sweat concert? I'm sorry. Can you explain to me why she was acting like she was at a Keith Sweat concert? Because she has no entertainment in her life. She's on that farm. Allegedly, we all know, they watch them. They watch people like them. Tim already told you, jump back. He watches other pastors and stuff like that. So when is there really time for them to get any other entertainment than what Tim wants as long as he's in the house? Allegedly, right? And if you don't think he's controlling these kids' TV or what they watch, I'd be real surprised. I don't know. I'm not going to say you do or not. But it's just all kind of little weird that your wife got that excited over that. Let's get it. Let's go, man.
Presented by Carnival Circus.
Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch it? She was more entertained than the children at the circus as a grown woman. Tim, I understand you don't celebrate holidays and things like that. I can get that. I can see. But I can't see all holidays, bro. Your anniversary, your wife's birthday. Man, listen. If your wife was never born, you wouldn't have her, you wouldn't have anything you have. If your wife was never born, you wouldn't have your children, bro. You can't celebrate her birthday. You can't celebrate y'all's anniversary. Oh, you was real happy in them pictures when y'all got married, right? You celebrated that. You made that legal. You constituted that. Bam. But everything else don't matter. Why didn't y'all just jump the broom then? Explain that to me. Because you knew Megan wanted to be married and wanted children and things like that. And she wasn't going to have these kids without being married, right? Allegedly. But how you talk now, it wasn't really needed, was it? Wasn't really needed, was it, brother? Because you don't acknowledge anything about marriage with her. Y'all's anniversary. Boom. Do you realize? Okay, y'all want me to be serious? All honesty here. If I miss our anniversary, honestly miss it, like, what's wrong with you? Babe, you tripping. What's wrong? I ain't done nothing. You know what yesterday was? Tuesday. If I come off with something like that, like I don't know. Yesterday was our anniversary, babe. Right? She gonna be hurt. And I'm gonna have to come on here and be honest with y'all, like, yo, I miss my anniversary, man. Miss B ain't feeling it right now. You know what I'm saying? So when a real man knows things like this, and this is the things we deal with, and we don't deal with it because we know what's important to our women. But what is it? Just too much on you? Like Megan said, God is too much on her, so she got to get it from you. So birthdays and holidays is too expensive for you, allegedly. So you just got to forget about that. But you claim you're a Christian. Jehovah's Witnesses don't do holidays, right? Y'all come here and tell me I don't know too much about the Jehovah's Witness faith. I'm not down in the Jehovah's Witness faith or any other faith. But my whole point is, if you're claiming to be a Christian and you're sliding all these other religions in together to make it look like the Big Bang Theory of Tim, it doesn't look good, brother. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like you understand the Bible for what it is. It looks like you understand the Bible for what you want to make it. Like, comment, subscribe. Charlie be on one tonight, me.
Alright, people. Come on down, people. Come on down. Give it up for people.
I can't. I usually don't laugh about the boys, but listen to this. Did you hear his daddy had a dirt to ask him, what's wrong, bitch? What's wrong, buddy? Number one, who and what is this? Why is there a dog as big as you, daddy? Number one, right? Number two, why is it touching me? And number three, why did you and Megan think it was so funny that Benjamin was spazzing out, bro? Why'd y'all think that was so funny? Let me ask you a question, Tim. Disney's gonna be a whole nother bombshell for you, bro. I hope you seen my 4th of July show. That's what Disney's gonna be for you for Benjamin. You know why? You know how that little boy responded right there, allegedly? To me? Just me. I'm not putting y'all in this peanut game yet. Y'all come in to tell me if you agree, but I'm not putting y'all in this yet. He don't go nowhere. All he knows, like you said, is his friends, his little brothers on that farm. Right? So when you do take children like that you put in a bubble or a capsule, allegedly, and then try to take them somewhere where they're dealing with kids that deal with the real world every day, and they're around stuff that's on regular TV and stuff every day, which allegedly you don't want them to watch. Because Lord forbid Tim Jr. want to know what Madden and 2K is. You talking about they like to play baseball? Get on PlayStation. Let them play the MLB joint. Come on, man. But no. It's bare minimum on the farm. Now, can I ask y'all this? This is a question I'm asking Peanut Gang. Why you trying to raise these boys like it's Little House on the Prairie? Just ask.
What happened? What happened? You like that? Ain't like that, boy.
Now, if we all know he didn't like that part, why ain't anybody trying to like console him? Why is it still funny? Right? Yeah, he ain't like that part. Okay, now, the next part I'm gonna play, I'm sorry, y'all, it's for me. Because if y'all really remember, I want the seasoned people to come in here, because when y'all see this, y'all gonna be like, they've resorted to this? This is what the motorcycles do now. I was shocked. Because I'm seasoned. I like to say lightly seasoned, because I feel like 48 is not. Oh, and I hate that word, so that's why you season. So, my whole point is this. I want y'all to answer this question for me. Do y'all remember when the motorcycle thing was real and like you had to walk up steps and you had to get like on this round thing and look down into this big wooden, like, it looked like a barrel, y'all. It used to look like a barrel. Do anybody remember this? And back in the day, y'all can be like, wow, Charlie D, you old. They didn't use all these fancy, fast motorbikes. No. They was on Harley Davidsons rolling around this barrel, and you're looking down at this, and at any given time, if anything went wrong, anybody looking over that hole, if they came up wrong, you could have been out of here. Do y'all remember this? I don't know what it's called. Could please somebody tell me what the thing is called, because I can't find it. But I remember this. It looked like a big round wood barrel. You walked up steps. Everybody congregated around the whole thing and looked over the thing, and they drove motorcycles all the way around this thing like, wasn't no top on it, where they wasn't going, upside down or nothing, but they was riding on the walls. Anybody, this is for me. Can y'all please come here and tell me? This is the new version. You're not about to see what I just said, but can anybody tell me what and where that originated, or I can see that today? Because this little round ball they doing now, so compared to what they used to do, I'm talking about this thing was so wide, y'all. It was so wide, and they would be rolling around, and they would be crossing each other like this, like Like all this stuff they doing, you could tell it's like, I don't know. But they would almost hit people. And you could hold dollars out. And they would ride. Like they be riding doing their thing. And they see money out. They would come all the way up to the top of the wall. And the next thing you know, that's gone. They didn't grab it. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Charlie B don't like to do that. But I was 6 years old at the West Virginia State Fair the last time I seen this. And I would love to know what it was or if they still do it. Because I'd love to see it again to take my babies. Let's go, man. Now, for y'all to know and to see the real thing, y'all know that does not compare, right? Let's get back to the show. I'm sorry about wasting your time, but can y'all please come in and tell me if they do that anywhere?
All right, let me get everybody out. Y'all have fun? Was it good? Good. Tim?
Yes.
Enjoy it?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Tots?
Yeah.
Benjamin? Yeah, they bring out Paw Patrol.
Okay. How can I put this? I don't like doing this, really, because I shouldn't teach anybody how to parent or tell anybody how to parent. But Tim, can I just say one thing? We've all heard your fake laugh, bro. We've all heard your fake laugh. You asked your boys a question. Did they have fun? And they all, I think, did not lie to you. That laugh was different, bro. That laugh was different. But you so worried about the dollars. It makes you feel good when you can make your boys feel good. I see it in you, bro. I just don't know how much more time you got left before the rug's ripped out from under you, brother. The kids love you. Your wife obviously love you to death, bro. And you taking advantage of every situation that you could put them in. Whether it be the boys working at their age, whether it be doing everything she has to do to please you and give up her real book. Ladies, how much would you have to love a man to give up your real book? The real book, the Bible. How much would you have to love somebody to say, okay, no, let me jump back. How much would you have to love somebody to say, basically, she said kindergarten, y'all. She been in her book. How much would you have to love somebody? There's not that much love in the world. To me. No. To give up everything you've learned over 38 years about the book. Women, can y'all come here and tell me, is there enough love on this planet, or is there a man fine enough, or is there a man that could give you a story good enough to make you, after 38 years of being in the book, change your mind on the book to where you honestly have the right to say, I don't deal with the book anymore. I let Tim deal with it and let just him tell me. Or no, we're not talking about them right now. We're talking about us. Could you actually say within inside yourself, this is where I'm breaking it down, y'all, no jokey joke. How much would it take for you inside yourself to break it down to say, I've been in my book for over 38 years. I'm willing to give up this book and my teachings, learn new teachings, because this man is fine and he gonna give me some kids, or this man know what he talking about and he gonna give me some kids, or this man, he's saying the right thing and I haven't had a man, so I want this man. I feel like we will be okay. Okay, let me say this. Okay and being with the Lord is two different things. I'd rather be with the Lord and single than be with somebody and be okay. Y'all coming to tell me, ladies, is Charlie B on one tonight, or am I just on a rant? Because my whole thing is this. I'm looking at it like, and I hope y'all don't take this wrong, but if my son right now said he was an atheist or he was against God and he didn't believe in God, fired. You're gone. And I know some people gonna be like, Charlie B, why would you cut your son off like? Because I'm not having no demons around me. I'm not working with all these power tools and losing the hand because I'm rocking with you. Feel me? I think like that. No. I don't want none of that around me. I'm sorry, y'all might get mad at me with this one. If Miss B start second guessing God, I can't take it. If my mama, okay, y'all know where I am with my mama. And I know y'all know how much I love my mama. But I'm not gonna be around anybody that's gonna disrespect, play with, or tell me the word of God is wrong. I don't care who you are. And I'm sorry if y'all feel like I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I can't. So we're gonna get back into the show. I just wanted to break it down a little bit more tonight with less funny, so y'all understand where this is ridiculous. There is no reason in the world how Megan can make this right in her mind. Boom. Yes or no? Yes or no? Peanut Gang, please come and tell me what's going on.
There and it was actually a whole lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be, because they just had it set up in the parking lot of what they call this thing, outlet mall. But it was like,
did y'all catch that one? Did y'all catch it? He had to admit it was a lot better than he thought it was gonna be. Yeah, because your boys had fun, and allegedly we see that you felt that. That's number one. Number two. Tim, you went to jail at 16, 17 years old, allegedly, right? You sit up here and act like it's one of these things, outlet mall, like you ain't know what that thing was. And do you realize outlet malls are phasing out? Those have come and gone, brother. That's why we look at you like you were stuck back in the day. And now that you have this farm, you want to take it way back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. We're grown men. We got lives. We have to teach our children the lives of today, not the life of 1819, not the lives of 1985, not the lives of when you got picked up. Do you realize what's going on in the world today, bro? Do you realize that we have a situation where we have a man in office that doesn't care what you do, doesn't care how much money you have, you are still beneath me. You realize that? And you think you could just live out there on that farm and raise your boys like everything is cool with no education. Let me tell you what that's going to get them with no education. No understanding of the world, no understanding of the government, no understanding of how things work. Why would you even want to put your boys in that situation? Oh, let's jump back, I forget. And we're not jumping back too far. He act like the strip mall was a brand new thing, right? when it comes to grid down, buddy, you in a world of trouble. And you know what makes it even worse than that? Your boys. You teaching them that the world don't move unless you do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. Never. You can't do it by yourself. And I'm grid down in this right now because I'm feeling like, how can I put this, man? It's not grid down as far as everything's going bad with them boys, but it's grid down as far as their education. It's grid down as far as you trying to think that all they need to know is farming. It's grid down as far as nobody is willing to step up in your family and tell you wrong about these boys. Allegedly. Whole show.
Amazing, like I really enjoyed it. For real, it was kind of like a prequel to our Disneyland trip. So yeah, because we have a Disneyland trip planned and we're trying to get some things done before we head to Disneyland. Like I said, we're trying to get to a good place on this siding job on our mobile home before we leave and go to Disneyland. I told Megan I'm not leaving and going to Disneyland until I have all of this, everything OSB, everything house wrapped, all the new windows and doors in, and also all of the new siding up and trim. For real. So I have a deadline. I'm not gonna tell y'all what that deadline is because y'all will be waiting at Disneyland for us, but we have a deadline.
Okay, everybody, I'm back. This is my Snoopy. What up, baby? Now, y'all finally seen Snoopy, and I usually don't like to cut, but I gotta put her back up before she turns this whole table over. Now, y'all see why she ain't out all the time when I'm filming. Okay, I had to cut because you see how big she is. Okay. And before, okay, people came in and asked me what my dogs were. My little one is a Frenchie. It's a miniature Frenchie, blue miniature Frenchie. You do not want one. They have a diet. They can't eat grain, no grain. Their food costs a lot of money. They have anxiety, things like that. That one is a German pit bull. She can eat grain like regular dog food, the good regular dog food, but it's a lot of it. Okay, now let's get back into the show. Tim, you really have the nerve to sit up here and say that basically you're so famous that you don't want nobody to know really all this and all that. Okay, Tim, we already realized you've already been broke. Okay, now you're sitting up here talking about you want all this done before you leave. Okay, if that's the case, bro, you're basically about to tell us everything's booked, everything's packed, everything's ready to go. You made all your reservations, you made everything like this, you made all that. Okay? If that was real facts and real truth, Tim, the way you work, how do you know exactly when you're going to be done to book all this stuff so I can say I'm leaving this day at this time and I'm rolling out? Because everything I just told all the BTM members is done before we leave. Is he lying to us? Allegedly. Is he going to do the same thing he always does since he's so far behind in his, how can I put this, filming? Since we're so far behind, he's not. He's 3 weeks behind. We just see what he wants us to see, right? So since that's the case, if that is the case, how can you book trips, book reservations, book rooms, book all this stuff, and you don't even know when you're leaving? Boom. Have y'all thought about that? So they've already been to Disney. We're so far behind, y'all. I think he's lying allegedly to us. We're probably like a month to 6 weeks behind. Because allegedly, I don't even know how to say this without having him upset. I don't care if he's upset. The house is done, y'all. The house is done. Allegedly. It's already done. All I have to say is I can't take it out of there. But just remember, I asked for drone footage.
And a timetable for when we need to be done with these things so that we can head to Disneyland, because the Disneyland trip is already booked, the resort is already scheduled, everything is already done. So we gotta get this done. But anyway, so
now you hear him double down on everything's already booked, it's already scheduled and everything. I just broke it down right there on how that wouldn't work with the way you work, allegedly, right? Charlie B, show us the house. I can't. It's allegedly it would be stalking. Allegedly, it would be. Technically, it's stalking. If I show, I could be sued, y'all. But I'm telling you right now, anybody down there close to this brother, right past there, and if you could get your phone to zoom in close enough to Emma, see what you see. Allegedly.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun times today. I'm actually excited about today's video, today's sneak peek, and the full-length video tomorrow, because we're actually like, y'all remember the video where we had an alligator on the pond, and that like it's funny because all that stuff happened in the same like timetable of when I was working on getting my Second Amendment rights, rights to bear arms restored.
Shout out to my man War. Me and you called it, baby. He is changing these into the P2P podcast. Yes or no? Yes or no? He's not going to show you anything about that mobile home tomorrow. This was all clickbait. He's going to show you how big man can shoot a gun. That ain't real. It's air. Allegedly, whole show. Right? My whole thing is this. If this man can sit up here, he's been clickbaiting y'all with this stuff for weeks. I proved it, allegedly. But y'all still don't care and y'all still want to say I'm wrong. Peanut Game's wrong. Everybody who talks about IAG are wrong because y'all don't see the Lord and the real God in this man. We don't understand how you see anything in this man. Not God, not, I don't know what you see in this man other than whole show alleged, but Satan. I don't. Okay. Oh, Charlie B, that was gold. You can't say, oh, we see a Satan in the man. What would it take for you to think you could change the book and you're right?
And I'm super excited to share that journey with y'all because it's at least the full-length video that we're sneak peeking today, you will see the three-day process of us getting my Second Amendment rights restored. Like I said, it's gonna be amazing.
So this is more clickbait technically, because you don't have a preview of you doing nothing to the trailer. You have a preview of you acting like a big man, and you hit your target on the farm with that air rifle, allegedly, right? Y'all watched his show allegedly, and people that don't watch his show, I'm glad y'all don't, because when y'all come over to Charlie B, we break it all the way down. His show was 13 minutes. How long was mine? Does that make any sense for a man of God to not be able to just come in here and be like, I just want to address the brother Charlie B, and I want to say this. As a man of God, should he be able to do that? As a man of God, it wasn't but 30 seconds, he said, I would, Charlie B and anybody else who has anything to say about IAG, I would love to sit down and talk with you brothers so we could work this out. Yes or no? Is that a man of God, or is it just a man of Tim?
It's gonna be like a very, very special moment that I can share with y'all. And like I said, after we get done with these, with this video, I think we might have one more video where we're getting the dumpster delivered, so that we can like get rid of some of the old gutters and skirtings and things like that. But after that video, it will be the one that y'all are waiting on. So y'all have 2 videos until y'all get to the one that y'all are waiting on, which is us actually ripping off siding and putting the OSB, new windows, and all those type of things. But there's goodness in all of them. So we can't skip over. You know, we can't skip the process. Like I say, we can't skip the process because we'll miss something important. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all are enjoying these sneak peeks, these trailers, these IAG peekaboos, sneakaboos.
Did this brother just basically say, hey, y'all, I know I'm showing y'all nothing, but y'all gotta watch it, because y'all might watch an hour of my show and y'all might catch 2 seconds. You can't miss anything, allegedly. So you gotta watch all this BS so we can do this. Tim, I'm filming, man. Tim, you need to cut that. What you talking about? It don't make no sense, Tim. You just basically allegedly told everybody that we're not going to be doing anything but showing you shoot guns and everything like that, when you said these are peekaboos to the next day of IAG. You're only talking about yourself, Tim. So what you trying to say? You want something? I would love something, Tim. Are you going to buy me something, Tim? Yes! Yay! Whoa. I ain't say I was buying you nothing. What I'm saying is, you want too much stuff. But Tim, you just asked me if I wanted something. That's your problem. You need to understand your man. When I ask you if you want something, you're supposed to say no. I got it, Tim. I got it, allegedly, Tim. Whole show. Now you sounding like Charlie B. What you mean, whole show? I ain't filming this. You're always filming. I don't know when you filming, Tim. I just want you to be happy with me, Tim, and not kick me off this farm, which you had me sign my name to everything. And I'm just a co-signer. As long as you pay for it, it's all still yours. And you know that. Whole show legend. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe.
The last peekaboo was a preacher boo, or a preacher sermon, or a peek a sermon, or something like that. For real.
No. That was not no sermon. That was not no preaching. That was not of God. Allegedly, whole show. Don't let him think he was preaching to you with that. Please don't take that into your... Something's changing in me, man. BTM, I don't even want you to accept this anymore. Please do not. When he... All that... If I can... Whatever he say... Nange. You can nange. I'm not going to say exactly what he said because I don't trust it. Don't be spouting off all that stuff he be showing. And he's been showing that a lot lately. Like he wants y'all to chant that. Allegedly, no. No. Do y'all really believe? Peanut Game, y'all already came in here talking about, that's not a sermon. Yes or no? His last show. Now he's about to tell... No, I'm going to let him explain it.
Every now and then I get a little bit riled up, you know what I'm saying? Because my nature is not physical anymore. You know, my nature is spiritual, you know, so as a spiritual man, as a spiritual alpha, you know what I'm saying? Like, as someone who has died to the flesh and now I'm alive in the spirit, it's like sometimes that spirit, you know, it starts welling up like fire.
You see how he works? Yes or no, Peanut Game? Is he turning around back to what I said in the beginning of the show? Now he's dry. He's the dry bones. He messed up in the past. He's covered now. Right? Now, but first, let's jump back about this brother knowing his book. Right? Okay. Did you hear this man just tell you, basically, he's not human anymore? He's spiritual. Okay? Charlie B do his research. I'm about to show you something, and then I want y'all to come in and tell me if this brother knows anything about the book. Yes or no? I'm going to show you something. I want you to tell me if this brother knows anything about the book. That's why y'all rock with me. I do my research. I don't know right now. I want you to tell me. Let's get it. Let's go, man.
shut up in my bones. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and count down today's sneak peek peekaboo. And like I say, this is a super exciting video for me. Like I say, and I've been waiting on this one, just like y'all have been waiting on the ones for the mobile home siding. I've been waiting to put this video out, like I said, because I got a chance to shoot a gun, like a high-powered gun, for the first time, really for the first time ever, legally, for real.
Can you explain to me how a man of God can laugh about his first time shooting a gun legally, when you know, as a man of God, any other time you had a gun in your hand, it was illegal, and you were robbing people allegedly? That's funny to you.
All the times I did it before, because y'all know I went to prison when I was 17. I had just turned 17 years old and got out of prison when I was 23 years old. And so my Second Amendment right was taken because of things that I did. You know, like, I'm not complaining at all.
And that's the problem. You're not complaining at all. What about your victims that you laid down in that restaurant allegedly? What about the person you robbed a couple days or a couple days after that allegedly before you got caught? I know y'all know about that. If y'all don't come in, let me know. I'll show it to you. Anyway, my whole point is this. You're only worried about you. You think they still don't have PTSD? You think they still don't think about when they was laid down all them years ago? You think they still don't have stories about you, brother? You think them stories include, he's a pastor now and he's never apologized to me. Bim, 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 bim. It's all about you. That was the perfect time for you to sit up here and say, I apologize to everybody back in the day before I lost my rights. I was young, I was dumb, and I didn't understand. You're a narcissist. You don't have that time to take, because all your life revolves around as the world Tims. That's your soap opera. Let's go, man.
I went through this process years and years and years of, you know, being a good old tax-paying citizen. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, is that a lie? He went all these years of being a good tax-paying citizen. I nailed that one, didn't I? Listen, I am thirsty. To pay taxes, don't you have to work? Don't you have to work? So let me tell you what he's talking about. Good taxpaying citizen. You have to pay taxes on YouTube. Okay? Alright? But how Tim's been rocking all y'all's donations and stuff. What? You've been paying your YouTube tax, right? You've been paying taxes on all your donations you've been getting, bro. Great citizen. Right? Let's eat, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe.
And now I have gotten to the point, you know, to where I can regain those Second Amendment rights. But y'all are gonna have to stay tuned for the full length video to see all the details, you know what I'm saying? Because there are more details to it than just that. But I want y'all to stay tuned for the full length version of today's sneak peek to see all those details and follow us along for that 3-day journey, that 3-day process, and hear all the details and everything. But with that being said, I'm gonna
jump back. Charlie be too smart for that, bro. I got my little blue screen in the front. I say allegedly all the time. Some people like it, some people don't. My whole thing is this. You had Megan come on here and lie and say, you went, jump back, you went. Basically, she made it sound like you went by yourself for 3 days somewhere. Now what you're trying to say is we went. See how you always have Megan pick up your slack, even when you trying to put the hurt on the peanut game or other channels, because you think they gonna say something, allegedly, that can get them in trouble so you cancel them. My back covered, bruh. Alright? So allegedly, all you're doing, instead of trying to show us that you don't have a allegedly boo thing or allegedly a dude thing. I'm straight. My whole point is this. You're sitting up here making your... Did y'all catch this? He made his wife lie and say he left. Tim went and for 3 days to try to get his thing together. Is that what she said? Yes or no? Did she say they went together? Yes or no? He tried to make it look like it was something else. So we could say something that could allegedly get somebody in trouble. Yes or no? Yes or no? Before I started this whole thing, I talked to my lawyer, bro. As long as I use that blue screen, they say allegedly about all this. Good luck.
Go ahead and count down today's sneak peek peekaboo. It's not a preachable, I guess. Maybe it is a preachable, I don't know. But I'm gonna count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now. Nope. No disrespect. If I notice not to put, I don't cut. Listen. Did you hear what this brother just said? What he's about to show you, and this is why, how can I put this? I didn't cut tonight. I didn't cut, but a little bit of there, you know, when it says IEG Farms, and then when he first came in, that's where we started. I ain't cutting nothing else out. Okay? Now, it may not be a preachy boo. It can't be. You're talking about weapons. You're talking about harming something. You're talking about killing God's creatures. You're talking about protecting your family. That's a preachy boo? I don't know. It might be a preachy boo. It might not be. How does this brother have a channel talking about he's a man of God? I don't know. And I know y'all be like Charlie B. What happens if they canceling? There's no more Charlie B. No. There'll still be Charlie B. There'll just be no more Charlie B with IMG Farm. I don't care. I love what I do, man. I love making y'all laugh. I love making me laugh with y'all. Especially in the comments. You feel me? So, my whole thing is, I wish this thing would blow up. And Charlie B wouldn't have to do this no more. But technically, like, you feel like you've been called by whatever God you serve, I feel like I've been called by my real one. To put it out there, bruh. And I ain't gonna stop until I'm done. You feel me? And when I say I'm done, 6 feet. As long as you here. Let's get it, let's go.
Hopefully y'all enjoy, and we'll see y'all in the morning for the full-length version of today's video. So y'all enjoy today.
All right, y'all, we are coming to the conclusion of this 3rd day or 3-day journey. We are on the 3rd day, and yeah, definitely about to hit the high point of this journey because we are headed to the woods. We got a target set up, and Tim is about to actually be able to fire a gun, and that's gonna be just awesome.
Okay, Megan, I'm glad you got off the farm for 3 days. I'm glad the boys got off the farm for 3 days. I'm hoping y'all just ain't coming back here to shoot guns on Grandma Lily's and pick up the boys because you and Tim just left. Because the boys deserve to do their thing too. You feel me? If y'all hear that and while little Woody going off, it's the 2nd. Everybody shooting off fireworks before the 4th. Okay. Now, if that's the case, Megan, you just sit up here and proved you lied. Because you knew you were going. And like you said, the videos are weeks behind. So she lies with Tim. Is that proven? Yes or no? Is that proven? Yes or no? Okay. Now, jump back. Why couldn't you go on your farm and shoot? Because you haven't seen the Resurrection Ranch in a long time. Y'all just had to make sure you could tell everybody you could still go down there. When in all actuality, tongue-tied. Did we see Grandma that day? Did we see Grandma? No. But we know Grandma was home because her door was open. Right? But we see no Grandma. You just went down on your property, jumped back that we clearly know you still own, and fired your gun off whenever you want to. You don't care about your mom's sanity. You don't care about your mom feeling comfortable. You don't care about your mom being safe. You done already, let's break it down. You done kicked in her door when you was younger. You done been to prison. You done got a gun now. You knock on her door and tell her you gonna shoot that gun on her property. No, you knock on that. Oh, you knock on her trailer and then tell her you're gonna shoot your gun on her property because you don't want to make your neighbors upset. Jump back. Why are you so scared to make your neighbors upset after that man told you you wasn't gonna be able to buy no more land down here, boy? Allegedly. Touchy where you live, ain't it? Is it touchy, Tim, allegedly? You can't be doing all that on your property, can you? Boom. But you jump back. You respect that man so much because he told you you couldn't do something and you're going to do it anyway. That's pride. That's not God.
Oh yeah. What y'all think about that?
That's pretty scary.
Now, just in case some of y'all didn't see my show I did. Did y'all hear Megan say that's pretty scary? Did that sound like Megan's real voice instead of all this new and Tim is always doing this stuff and okay, I'm gonna leave that alone because I already did that show. Now, this man allegedly is not firing a real 12 gauge. He's firing an air rifle, right? Brother, you do not know what you're doing. You got that air rifle kicking you back like that? Let me hand you my bull up and see what happened. It probably knock you on the ground. Look at me. Look at you. Come on, man. You don't know what you're doing. You're going to end up hurting somebody out there. An air rifle kicking you back like that? Or is this just all simulation to make people think you have a real 12 gauge, brother? Allegedly. Let's get it, let's go. I ain't cutting nothing. I want y'all to see if y'all see anything about this trailer. He's just glorifying himself shooting this gun. You see how Tim, you see how allegedly, in my mind, this is my opinion. He thinks y'all Christians and y'all don't know about weapons, and most of y'all probably don't have none. He wants y'all to believe this is a real gun and he's got it all in this thing. He's working on it and all this stuff. Right? I want to see your paperwork, Tim, on you having... Cause Tim, you got the bread. You would have went out there like I did and bought you some Terry Crews stuff from the Expendables and told everybody, y'all better thank me on Christmas. Yes or no? It's Tim. We already know he loves toys. He's gonna buy something like that if he really has all, allegedly. I want to see this paperwork.
All right, got your gun, check.
One thing, it's a real moment. A real, because really my entire adulthood, the times when I was like, toting guns and stuff, it was like I was stupid, didn't have good sense, I was a boy. And now to, be able to exercise my rights again, being a man, a responsible man, using this to not harm anyone, to bring meat to my family and to protect my farm, meaning from alligators and coyotes and all those type of things. So it was a surreal moment. I'm gonna try my best not to shed any tears, but when that first slug come out of there, I don't know what's gonna happen. I might break down, just kiss the ground, look to the sky and praise the Lord, who knows?
What if allegedly I was to tell you that this brother likes carnage? It's in the vault. What if I was to tell you allegedly this brother at one point wanted to set up cameras for you to see? Never mind. I'm just gonna take it out the vault tomorrow for y'all. And y'all gonna be so disappointed. Y'all gonna be disappointed. Yeah. And I know Tim knows what I'm talking about. So, while this is uploading, Tim, you go ahead and take it down if you want to, because I'm gonna film that show while this is uploading. I already got it. It's in the vault. But I just haven't filmed it yet and did my thing to it. It's in the vault. It's in the back of my mind. The vault, y'all, you know how it's all here. I just do that to make it fun. But, yeah, I'm going to show you something tomorrow that I'm going to prove to you that all the stuff he's talking about, he likes carnage, allegedly. He wants to shoot stuff, allegedly. He likes people to see, how can I put this? What if I was to tell you, I'm just going to say it because he can't take it down before I film it. What if I was to tell you, in the vault I have, he just takes dead animals and throws them in the woods, and he likes to go watch coyotes and stuff eat on them. What if I was to tell you that? And he likes to see the turkeys peck at the dead meat and stuff like that. What if I was to tell you that? What would you think then? Right? Now, I've said enough as I could say so far. But what if I was to tell you that? He doesn't bury his animals, y'all. He throws them in the woods, and he goes back, and he takes his boys, allegedly, and Megan, allegedly, and they watch the coyotes and stuff eat them or watch what the coyotes have done to them. This is their entertainment, allegedly. Charlie B, you cannot prove that. I can't.
To just show you how to get it open. And there it is. That's simple.
I always thought grandma ride the boat with her 22 pistols and stuff like that going to the woods. And I get to ride with my gun going to the woods now.
Now that was in the show, y'all. Ride off like grandma into the woods with your fake gun, Tim. Charlie B, love y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I just want to say thank y'all for everything. I hope y'all don't think that this show really got me down too much, because there wasn't too much jokey joke and stuff like that. And I know how that works with my Peanut Gang members. I love y'all, man. So me just peeked around the corner like, he's still doing comments. So we be back. It's gonna be a little late. You know what I'm saying? My babies are still, they all over the place. They had ice cream. And they get sugar charged. Especially, well, not my little man. It's like when he get ice cream, my daughter. Okay, now, we'll be back later, hopefully, depending on how much she stay up. But I hope this show tonight, I didn't think it was going to take this long, but Charlie B just got in his feelings and I got on one. This show was 13 minutes. We over an hour, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't want to waste your time. If you want me to keep it shorter, just come in and let me know. I don't want to waste your time. That's me. You know, I'm not wasting your time, man. And I'll figure if I got something really to say important, I'm not wasting your time. So y'all let me know, like Charlie B tonight was a little excessive, or just cut it down or whatever. Just let me know. I rock with y'all. We family. Can't have family, mate. You talk too much, brother. Love y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm out.